Hello and welcome to your pick a card reading. So today you're going to choose from stack number 1 and stack number 2. Stack number 1 has a Amethyst Chevron tumbled stone. Stack number 2 has the Goldstone. Okay, so there are the timestamps down below in the description box for each of these selections. I'm going to go ahead and get started with number 1. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Vessels, the eel, and this is from the Wildwood Tarot. And this one is clarified by the chain, and it says, chain of events that will affect your life. And this one is from the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. And then you've got the Knight of Cups, which is very interesting. The Knight of Vessels and the Knight of Cups. Very, very similar energy here. They're both knights. And this is the vessel. For me, I'm thinking like Knight of Cups. So kind of like the Knight of Cups from two different decks. Very interesting. So you've got the Knight of Cups here clarified by the Caterpillar. And it says, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And then you've got the King of Swords clarified by the Peacock, which says, beware of great pride. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the first stack here, which is the Knight of Vessels and the chain. So right away, I'm picking up, just in general here, there's obviously a change going on here. And I'm feeling like it is a change externally, but this change is starting internally. Now this can either be you or someone around you. And usually I say it's you, but I'm saying it could also be someone around you because with the chain here, chain of events that will affect your life. I feel that, you know, it's some sort of events, a chain of events that's going to affect you either directly or indirectly. Now, if it's somebody else, this person can affect your life somehow. They're going through a transformation, which is going to cause a change in their behavior, a change in their actions, a change in their thought patterns. There's a change within someone around you, which is going to affect your life either directly or indirectly. If this is not someone else around you and this is you, then you're gonna know it because you're gonna feel like you're going through a change right now. You know, there's a change in your perception, there's a change in your thought patterns, and you're following your destiny here. With the Knight of Vessel, it's like you're going towards your destiny, you're going towards your dreams. But this has a very transformative energy here, being that there's two knights, and they're both, to me, Knight of Cups. Very transformative energy. So first of all, I want to say this can represent a Pisces, or maybe you have Pisces in your chart and air sign. Pisces or air sign. That may not resonate with all of you though. Like, I don't always say you have to be a Pisces or you have to be a water sign or you have to be an air sign because this is here. Because we know that we can, you know, all step into all of these energies no matter what our sign is. But, you know, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm feeling Pisces or air sign, or maybe a combination of the two depending on your chart, or one of the other. Either way, like I said, that's not so relevant. It's almost like you, especially with the Knight of Vessel here, it's like you're embarking on a quest here, and with the Knight of Cups as well, because the Knights are all about going on a journey, going on a quest. So you right now are going on a quest here, and it's starting off internally, but it is going to affect your actions. So like I'm saying, you know, with this, you're trusting your intuition here. You're trusting your intuition, and so you're going to go towards the path of destiny here. You're going for your destiny here. You're being led by your intuition, and you're just trusting yourself here. And I do feel like you are very protected on this path here. And like I said, whichever way you head, whichever path you go down, you are going to be affecting a lot of people, For some of you, I'm feeling that you're going to actually impact people across the world. So some of you are going to impact people on a very, very large scale. And you may not see that now. For some of you, I'm feeling that you're being called to travel, and I don't feel like it's right now. For some of you, maybe, but for most of you, it's going to be like further down the line. And I'm feeling like most of you will probably not be feeling that now, but this is just like a message for you, for some of you, that further down the line, further down this path you go, you're going to like end up traveling like worldwide and touching a lot of people. And it's funny because with a caterpillar here, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. This change is the caterpillar transforming. So you're going through a transformative energy here, which I feel like you've probably been on for a while. It's not like something new. And this change is going to start within you, but it's going to affect other people in a good way. Again, it's like you're on this journey of self-discovery, of self-transformation. For some of you, I'm feeling that you have a goal in mind. You have a goal to reach, and you feel like you're putting effort and action towards this goal. And you're going to find that through this journey, you're going to be changing, which is going to make you realize that the fulfillment is not in obtaining the goal of whatever it is you're trying to obtain, but the fulfillment is within obtaining the wisdom along the way. You're going to realize it's not about the destination, but the transformation in the process of reaching the destination. The only warning here I see with the King of Swords and the Peacock is make sure you don't allow pride to get in your way. Stay humble, okay? Stay humble, because I feel like you're going to be very successful on this path here. And you're being advised to stay humble. And make sure you're doing everything in a fair way. Any decision you make, any action you take, make sure that it's fair and it's right and it matches up with your moral compass, okay? It's funny that there's purple here and there's purple here in the peacock. It's almost like I'm feeling like you're gonna feel like at the end of this road, like, very accomplished, very like proud of yourself, which is good. Be proud of yourself, but don't gloat. So just remember to stay humble, okay? But that's your message here. I mean, ultimately, you're on the right path. You're being guided, you're protected, and you're listening to your emotions here. You're listening to your intuition, which is going to cause this transformation on this path you're on. It will affect a lot of people around you, and I feel like whether that's positive or negative is up to you. Okay, it will most likely be positive if you just remember to stay humble here. Don't look at yourself as greater than or better than others. Don't look down on others, and you'll be fine. You'll be great. You'll be like led to your destiny. Follow your intuition, okay? Especially with the amethyst here. The amethyst is all about third eye connection, crown chakra. So intuition, being connected, listening to your guides along the way. And yes, going for the goal, but at the same time, being very self-aware along your path. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. Also, there is a link down below for that, and there's a link down below for my shop. And I sell enchanted candles and enchanted jewelry. I will be selling my enchanted oracle deck. There's a link for that down below as well. It should be out by the end of October. Like I said, I will let you guys know when I have a firm date for that release. And if you want to be put on the waiting list, go ahead and follow the link down below for the enchanted oracle deck. That way, whenever my first set of decks come out, you will be notified first before everything sells out. All right, you guys have an enchanted day. Hello, group number 2. So the first card you have here is the Page of Vessels, Otter. Clarified by flag, and it says, do not be tempted but to lower your standards. Then you've got the Queen of Cups, clarified by the flowers, happiness. Then you've got the World card, clarified by Firecracker, excitement. Okay, so for some of you, this Page of Vessels is going to be, and it's funny because number one got a similar energy, like it could be your energy or somebody else around you that this is portraying. It's not really the same message, but it's a similar message. It's interesting. This happens a lot in my pick a card readings. So this could be you or somebody else. For some of you, this is somebody else exuding the Page of Vessels energy, the otter here. And coupled with the flag, you could be tempted by somebody else, another individual who is very charming and knows how to talk. This person is just, you know, they're really good at smooth talking. They know how to cast a spell on you. Not literally, maybe literally, but not really for most of you. It's mostly just someone who's very charming. With the flag here, do not be tempted to lower your standards. So I'm feeling that you guys who picked this have like a high moral. You have high morals and you tend to stick with them. Now, with this person, if this is somebody else for you, then this is the message. Don't be tempted, because it's like with this card here and here, it's telling me that there's going to be a temptation coming up, whether you already know this person or not. Maybe it's somebody coming into your life. There will be a time where you're going to be tempted somehow by this charming individual. Make sure you stick to your moral compass here. Make sure you don't lower your standards, okay? Make sure you don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for the temptation. There's some temptation here you need to make sure you don't fall for. If this is not that case for you, then this is you. You're someone who can be really charming. You're someone who's very perspective. And people generally enjoy your energy, enjoy interacting with you. You are someone who follows your intuition, someone who's connected with your intuition and your guides, and sees the signs that the universe places out for you. So that would be your energy, and you're a charmer, okay? And maybe you don't charm people on purpose, but people are magnetized to you. Your message with the flag is there's going to be, again, some sort of temptation here coming up for you that you need to make sure you don't fall into. Whether it be like, you know, lustful, whether it be whatever the case is, it's like a lower frequency energy that's going to like bring you down. And I am really feeling lower chakras here being tempted. So make sure you follow your intuition and you see beyond any illusion here, because you're someone who can see beyond that bull crap. You're someone who can see beyond the illusion. You're like I said, you're very perspective. You're very in touch with your intuition. You're very much in the flow with the universe. So make sure that when this temptation comes up, you have your eyes peeled and you are not fooled, because I feel like it'll be a trap that you can easily fall into. Whether it be someone else trying to charm you or a situation, whatever the case is, it's going to be a different temptation for all of you. Make sure you stick to your moral compass. Okay? Then you've got the Queen of Cups here, clarified by the flowers, happiness. So, I feel like as long as you don't fall into this trap, you're going to be fine, because the rest of the cards here look really good. I mean, this all looks really good. This is just kind of like a little warning for you. Like, don't fall into this trap. Don't be tempted to just, whatever the case is, don't be tempted to steer off course. And what's driving you, what's guiding you is your moral compass, is your intuition. So make sure you continue to follow that and you'll be fine. Okay? Just follow your moral compass and intuition every step of the way, and you won't even have to worry about this temptation, because it won't be like that big of a deal. It'll be like, okay, whatever, it came and went, like I didn't fall for that. If you fall for that, I feel like, you know, things can go in a very opposite, different way than how it's looking like it will go. But because these cards are here, I am feeling that this will not be a big deal for most of you. Honestly, I feel like for most of you, you're gonna end up making the right decisions here because these cards are here. So it's interesting because I'm feeling that after this temptation, after you get through this temptation, for some of you, I'm getting that it's actually a temptation to lower your frequency in general, okay? That's funny. For some of you, it's going to be a person, place, or thing tempting you. But for a lot of you, I'm actually feeling that it's a temptation within your mind to lower your frequency, to jump on a negative thought pattern here. So make sure you stick to a positive thought pattern, as well as making sure you don't fall for anything else, any other temptation. But I feel like after this challenge here, which I'm really feeling the word mild, it's going to be a mild challenge here for you, because I feel like you've been through a lot, you've grown a lot. Even though you are a page here, I feel like after this like challenge, you will embody more so the Queen of Cups energy, which is a lot more learned, a lot more mature. Not saying that you were immature before, but you are a lot more emotionally balanced here. So after this challenge, I see you stepping into this more emotionally balanced, nurturing, caring energy, you know, nurturing of the self, but also nurturing of those you care about around you, and really, you know, crowned with happiness here. Feel like making sure that you keep a positive thought pattern is going to ensure happiness within your life. It's going to ensure emotional stability within yourself, because no matter what the circumstances are, no matter what season of the wheel, no matter if it's up or down on the wheel, if you have that peace and centeredness within yourself, then you're fine. And it's funny because from the Page of Vessels to the Queen of Cups, that is a transformation here. That's a huge transformation. It's skipping the Knight, which I just realized, wow, the Knight number 1 had the Knight of Cups twice from 2 different decks. So that's really funny. So you guys are skipping the Knight of Cups energy. Unless you pick number 1 and number 2, then maybe you have a little bit of both going on here, which would make sense. It would make sense. But anyway, so again, I'm feeling transformation here, which was a similar message to number 1. I'm feeling transformation, especially after this, like, you know, roadblock or challenge or temptation. It's going to come up for you guys in different ways. I see a huge transformation after that, and just transforming, shifting from the Page of Vessels to the Queen of Cups. So just, you know, continuing to listen to your intuition, even having an even stronger connection to your intuition, and trusting yourself a lot more, because, you know, you trusted, as long as you trust your intuition, it'll guide you throughout any storms here. And once you get through that, you're going to be like, wow, my intuition really had my back there. My guides really had my back there. The universe really had my back. And then you're going to, you know, really trust that a lot more. And again, I just see you being very self-loving, self-caring, but also caring and nurturing to those around you. This does represent Cancer, so maybe you're a Cancer sign. For some of you, this could be somebody else in your life that is nurturing and caring, that's going to come up for you and be here right after this challenge. But like I said, it doesn't have to be a Cancer sign. The zodiac signs don't matter as much, because we can step into every energy of every card. So ultimately, I see this being your transformation here, and having that happiness. And with the flowers here, it's like an energy of being happy and carefree. So stepping into, like, you know, overcoming any obstacles or challenges here, and stepping into a very happy, carefree energy, knowing that you are protected and you are guided. And just, this is, you know, just a positive transformation and a stronger connection to your guides, intuition, and the universe. Then with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Firecracker, OMG. I see a change coming. So first, it's going to be a change within yourself, and a stronger trust and reliance on your intuition. And I see a very, very positive, huge change coming with the World card here. It's something exciting. It's a huge, huge, exciting blessing and change from your spirit guides, from the universe, that's coming in for you here after you experience this transformation within yourself. And it's going to increase this happiness here. So like I said, it's ultimately a transformation starting from within, and then actually, you know, seeing a transformation outside of you, actually feeling and seeing a huge change that's really positive, something exciting. And I actually want to pull, like, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen, this change? This tells you, like, the months of the year. So, like, what month is this change going to happen? May. So I pulled 2. I actually got May and April. So that's very, very, I mean, it's literally right after the other. April, May. So for some of you, this is going to happen in April. I'm feeling like it's going to start to happen in April. Like there's going to be like a little sign of it here in April for a lot of you. And then boom, in May, you're really going to see it. So whatever this is, this blessing, this exciting turn of events that's going to increase your happiness, it's going to happen in either, it's going to happen around either April or May for you guys, okay? And the fact that I pulled 2 and they were literally back-to-back months, like that's another huge confirmation there. So that's when this blessing, exciting event is going to occur. Wow, that's so funny because I literally just was thinking, when is this transformation going to happen? And then I got March, April, May, back to back to back. That is ridiculous. So I feel like you guys are already going through this transformation now, but I feel that you're going to be like really completely in the Queen of Cups energy by March. Wow. And so then I was like, well, when is this temptation going to happen for most of you guys? It's going to be mostly for most of you guys January, this temptation. Okay. And I didn't do the timings or the months for the last deck. Maybe I should have for the last deck, but I felt compelled to do it this time. All right. Okay. And actually my guides are saying anytime between now and January is when I feel that this temptation can come up. Because it is a general reading, it's going to be anytime between now and January. But for most of you, it will be in the month of January. Okay? All right, so that is your reading. If you guys would like a personal reading, you can book one at www.theenchantedone.com. There's a link for that down below in the description box. There is also a link down below for the Enchanted One Oracle deck, which is my personal deck I've been creating, and that will be out by the end of October. So check that out. You guys have an enchanted day.